The Purge Anarchy is a 2014 horror thriller directed by James DeMonaco, and it's the second installment in the Purge franchise. It expands the scope of the first film by taking the audiences out of a single household and into the chaotic streets of Los Angeles during the annual Purge. And the film follows multiple characters from different walks of life as they attempt to survive the terrifying 12-hour period where all crime, including murder, is legal. With a focus on some societal impacts of the Purge, the movie delves deeper into the themes of class division, violence and survival. And I think it is probably one of my favourites in the franchise, so let's get into this, and spoilers ahead. So, the year is 2023, and the United States is governed by the new founding fathers of America, who have instituted the annual Purge, a night where all crime is legal for 12 hours, and the goal of the Purge is to allow all citizens to release their anger and aggression, thus reducing crime rates and unemployment. However, the reality is far darker, as the event is really bad for poor people, and it really affects the vulnerable, who can't afford security measures that provide the wealthy. And the film follows three separate groups of characters whose lives intersect on Purge Night. Eva Sanchez and her daughter Kelly. Eva is working as a waitress who's struggling to make ends meet, and she lives in a rundown apartment in Los Angeles with her teenage daughter and her terminally ill father Rico. They plan to barricade themselves in their home during the Purge. Meanwhile, Shane and Liz, who are a young, estranged married couple who find themselves in the wrong place at the wrong time. While out shopping for groceries, they are harassed by a gang of skateboarders, dirt bikers, bunch of other people, and their car mysteriously breaks down, stranding them in the city as the Purge begins. There is also Leo Barnes, who is an off-duty police officer probably, because his name like Sergeant Leo Barnes, so he's got a personal vendetta on Purge Night because Leo's son, Nicholas, was killed by a drunk driver named Warren Grass, who was acquitted due to some technical and legal difficulties. I don't know why I said technical difficulties. Technicalities. And, yeah, so Leo plans to use this year's Purge Night to exact revenge on him, and he is not going to let anyone stop him. And as the Purge commences, Eva and Kelly prepare to hunker down in their apartment, but the plans are disrupted when Rico slips out, revealing that he sold himself to a wealthy family to be killed in exchange for money that will go to Eva and Kelly. Rico's self-sacrifice is kind of heart-wrenching because you literally just see a shot of him as a bunch of rich pricks around him just hold up a machete and just go down. Like, I hate it. At the same time, Shane and Liz are stranded on the streets as their car breaks down, and they quickly realise that it was tampered with by the same gang that harassed them earlier. They desperately seek shelter, and they are hunted by the same gang as the chaos of the Purge Night unfolds around them. Leo is heavily armed, and he prepares for his mission of revenge. He sets out to find Warren. However, his path soon crosses with other characters, leading to some unexpected alliances. Back in their apartment, Eva and Kelly are horrified to see that some paramilitary forces are gathered in the streets below. Their building superintendent, Diego, attempts to take advantage of the Purge by assaulting Eva, but he is gunned down by the paramilitary soldiers, and they break into the apartment, capture Eva and Kelly, and they plan to deliver them to their leader, Big Daddy. Bloody hell. I need to calm down these videos. I'll just say the most random things. That is his name in the film, by the way. I'm not just making it up. But yeah, as they are taken away, Leo drives by and he sees the situation happening, and he decides to intervene. He kills the soldiers and wounds Big Daddy, and he rescues Eva and Kelly. Though this act of kindness, allows him to save them, it definitely messes up his original plan, because the troops are still on their trail and they now have to flee the scene. While driving through the city, Leo, Eva and Kelly encounter Shane and Liz, who are hiding in Leo's car after being cornered by the group. They realise they're all in danger, so Leo reluctantly agrees to let them join in, We're all just going to have a little fun party on the Purge. We're going to go around trying not to be bloody murdered. But yeah, as the group drives away, Big Daddy tries to fire at them with a bloody machine gun in the back of his van. It's a cool van, I won't lie. But their escape is short-lived as Leo's car soon breaks down. I thought it was bulletproof, but apparently not. Now on foot, the group must navigate the dangerous and lawless streets of Los Angeles. So it's pretty much his current day Los Angeles. And they witness some horrific scenes of violence, including government-sanctioned death squads, people being decapitated, bunch of people being gunned down, and a load of bloodshed. They discover a van surrounded by soldiers who were there to ambush resistant fighters. But they were ambushed by the resistant fighters. So the group scavenges weapons from the van and continue their journey. As they make their way through the city, the group decides to seek refuge in some tunnels. However, the tunnels are far from safe. They soon encounter a gang of violent purges who have set the tunnels ablaze with pyrotechnics. And a huge bloody scene ensues where Shane is wounded, but they happen to just get away at the last minute. And yeah, that's good. You know, at least they got away. Sure, Shane's about to bloody die, but still, it gets worse. So, apparently they're safe, but it quickly doesn't happen because they try to arrive at Tanya's sister Lorraine's house, but she murders her in a jealous rage for sleeping with her husband. So this forces the group to leave that apartment as well. They aren't bloody safe anywhere. I mean, if I was them, I would have just bloody killed Lorraine, so that, you know, she's dead. All the other people are dead in there anyway. Just kill her. You're safe for the rest of the evening. But yeah, after leaving her apartment, the group is captured once again by the same gang. Woohoo. It's revealed that they aren't purging for any personal reasons, but they are kidnapping them to sell for a human hunting ring. That's right, this is pretty much just Hostel, but more high-tech. And there's no actually fun kills, they're just really trying to shoot people. It's kind of boring. But yeah, so the group is transported to a huge bloody like theatre mansion thing where they're auctioned off to upper class purgers who bid on them to hunt them down. Honestly, that's a pretty genius marketing strategy, you know, everything's legal during the purge. I would probably just go out and take a few DVDs from somewhere, if I'm being honest. I don't really feel like committing like violent murders, but that's the genius strategy to make yourself a load of money, okay? At least the people in the purge are smart. But yeah, once inside the arena, Leo uses his military training to kill a few of the purgers, and he takes some of their weapons and night vision goggles. Like this film is so goofy at some points, but I really like it. He then leads the group into fighting back. They kill several of the attackers, however Shane is shot and killed during it. And that's not before the Resistance arrives. Woohoo! They're led by Carmelo Johns. And guess who else is here? Yep, it's the original Purger. I guess not the original survivor, Dante Bishop. Let's just go with his actual name. So, with the night near the end, Leo drives Eva and Callie to the home of Ron Grau, the man responsible for his son's death. And despite Eva and Callie pleading for him to abandon this and just live his life, you know, normally, don't go murder someone, he is still intended to kill him. However, after confronting him, he apparently chooses to spare his life, even though he leaves the house covered in blood, so I don't know who he killed. Maybe he killed his wife or something. That wouldn't surprise me, you know. You kill my son, I'll kill your wife. Do a little trade. But yeah, as Leo exits the house, he is ambushed and shot by Big Daddy, who survived the earlier encounter. And Big Daddy revealed that the NFFA dispatches death squads to increase the body count during the purge. And because of this, they have to kill a load of other people. So just as Big Daddy is about to kill Leo, in a surprising act of gratitude, Warren shoots and kills Big Daddy, saving Leo's life. And as Big Daddy's death squad arrives, try saying that 5 times fast. I'm not going to, because I can barely speak anyway, because I already speak pretty quick and that makes me stutter all the time, but oh well. But yeah, so just as Big Daddy's death squad arrives, the Purge sirens blare, signaling the end of the night, and the squad is forced to just stand down and piss off, because any further violence is now illegal, even though they literally work for the government and I doubt they care at all. So yeah, Leo, Eva, Kelly, and Warren are just sort of stood there. And that's where the film ends. And yeah, the Purge Anarchy, it's a pretty good step forward for the franchise. It expands the scope and scale of the original film to capture some more of just the utter insanity. and it's got some great acts of like violence in the film. The director definitely succeeds in transforming the series from like a home invasion to a massive survival story. It works really well. And one of the film's strongest assets is Frank Grilla's performance of Leo Barnes. He brings a quiet intensity to the role while balancing the character's inner turmoil of just like, okay, I still have to go kill this guy because he murdered my son, but now I have to protect these idiots. And yeah, Leo's arc is really cool. Like, he goes from just utterly despising this guy to literally just letting him live. It's really, really nice to see. The supporting cast also delivers some pretty good performances, more particularly some of our main supporting cast, i.e. Eva and Callie. They're pretty cool. I do like Shane and Liz as well, though it is kind of sad because they are literally mending their relationship, then it's just... if you get what I mean. And yeah, they provide a more human element to the narrative. It makes the horror feel more personal and impactful. And sure, this is more visually darker and gritty than the earlier one. It's got some good urban landscape, and it pretty much just shows current day LA, like in all its glory. And the film cinematography definitely captures the tension and danger lurking around every corner. It definitely heightens a sense of dread just knowing that literally anyone could be looking out of a window, anyone could be down hiding in the middle of the street, and then you're just dead. This is simple enough. Just don't go to LA. It's just don't go. Just leave the country during Purge night. Like it won't be that hard. Just literally just. I swear LA has got like some sort of like ocean near it. Just go near that. Get a boat. Just float away from the US for a little bit, then just come back after 12 hours. Say you've gone on a fishing trip. I don't bloody know, you know. But yeah, ultimately, this is a really ambitious film that definitely works at some points, but there are some parts that doesn't work as well. It kind of delves a bit too much into the goofiness of the Purge, and some of the parts which I don't like about the later sequels is where they just get so dumb and they're so bloody random with the killings that it's just stupid. But I definitely like some of it still. I like how it expands the franchise while also deepening some of the themes of the franchise as well. It combines some intense action with some thought-provoking social commentary, and though it isn't really as much as the horror as the original, I still think it's pretty cool. The film is just really cool at some points. At other points, as I said, it is kind of like mid. But ultimately, this film is a fun and entertaining entry in the series. I give it like a 7 out of 10, but what do you guys think about the film? Let me know in the comments below. And thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to the channel if you want to, and like the video. Until next time, bye-bye.